Welcome back, and thanks for being with us on KXAN News at 4. A gorgeous shot there from the Austonian weather camera here. A very different picture than what many of us experienced last night. And while we did have some of those reports of severe weather damage across our city, we also saw some beneficial rain. Chief Meteorologist Nick Bannin has a look at last night's rain and how the rain we've had this year compares to previous times.
Yeah, and I wanted to do a year-to-date comparison too, because we're working our way through our wettest month of the year, and we're running a little bit wetter than normal month to date. First of all, last night's rainfall totals were impressive but manageable. Most areas got between a half an inch and an inch and a half. There were some localized higher totals there. Richland Springs getting 3 inches of rain. Llano a little under an inch. Some of the lowest rainfall totals came in Gillespie and Blanco counties and also into Hayes County too. Driftwood, not including you though, 1.5 inches there, but south of Driftwood the totals were lower. Dripping Springs about a half an inch. The airport more than 2 inches, yet Camp Mabry less than half an inch. So quite the difference there between the airport and Camp Mabry. About an inch and a half across much of Williamson County. Elgin there 1.6 inches. Then you can see in our eastern counties the higher totals were north, the lower totals were south. Close to 3 inches there in parts of Milam County, yet barely any rain in Muldoon. And remember where we need the rain the most. Travis County, Hayes County, northern Caldwell, and parts of Bastrop County. So some of these areas did pick up more than 2 inches of rain, but there were a lot of wide variations in the totals here, with some areas getting less than a quarter inch, very close to other areas that got 1 to 2 inches. It was really interesting how that setup was yesterday. Hill Country got some rain, but you didn't need a whole lot compared to what the rest of us really need. So this month at Austin's Camp Mabry, we've had 2.08 inches of rain. So we've got a surplus month to date of about a half an inch. Still a rainfall deficit year to date though. We're missing out on more than an inch of rain since January 1st. But I wanted to look back and see how much rain we've had through today's date in Austin at Camp Mabry and compared to the last few years. So 10.35 inches of rain so far year to date in Austin. Last year, by today's date anyway, by this time last year, we had 8.89 inches. So we're wetter year to date this year than we were last year. But the year before was wetter than this year by 4 inches, 4.5 inches almost. So 2024 is the year of comparison, at least recently, for wetter starts to the year than what we've had this year. But we were still wetter than 2023 to date and 2022 to date. So we're doing okay, but we're still in that rainfall deficit year to date compared to average. But there's some signs of a wetter pattern coming. By the way, on KXAN.com, if you're curious how much rain you had near you, at some of the sites near you, and a curiosity perhaps about the rain that we've had so far through the year, we've got that for you on KXAN.com under the weather and traffic tab. All right, let's take you to our Covington Cellars camera there in high with a beautiful sky, sun and scattered clouds. There's just enough moisture out there that we're able to develop these cumulus clouds here. They're not going to lead to anything. And we're going to stay dry here going into the evening. The scattered cumulus that we have will actually fall away as we go into the night tonight. Cold front, of course, moved through the area. It's now well south of central Texas. It brought us the storms here last night, and now we're feeling the cool comfort of the post-cold front air. Going into the evening, the cumulus that we have will disappear. Skies will turn mostly clear this evening and mostly clear overnight. It's possible, especially with some of the higher rainfall totals that we've had, all that moisture in the ground may show itself in the form of some patchy fog to start your day tomorrow. If you don't start with that, then it's a day full of sunshine for you. Beautiful Tuesday ahead, mostly sunny skies, a little warmer tomorrow. Then we go into Wednesday, another day where there may be a little bit of patchy fog early, otherwise another very sunny day here Thursday. And then as we go into Thursday, I should say, patchy clouds early on, but otherwise a lot of sunshine. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, very sunny skies. We'll be down to 63 tonight in Austin with that mostly clear sky. There'll be some 50s though in the Hill Country to start your day tomorrow. Middle 50s there in Mason. 63 is where we're going. Compared to normal is 66. It's actually a little bit cooler than normal here tonight. Highs heading for 85 tomorrow, mostly sunny, seasonable. Seasonable, of course, means near the climatological average, which is 86, and we're only a degree shy of that here tomorrow. Most of us low to mid 80s. Should be a fairly pleasant day. Temperatures will gradually warm through the week, though. By Wednesday, 89, Thursday, 90, 91 on Friday. So the heat builds and the humidity is going to build. We're just barely muggy here today. We're going to be slowly working our way into that very humid category by Friday into Saturday. At the same time, high pressure is on the move. It stays with us or even overhead through the middle of the week. Then it starts to slide south toward the end of the week. Still storm free, but a stormier pattern starts to set up later this weekend as a trough of low pressure out to the west means a southwest flow into central Texas that can often give way to rounds of rain and storms. So we're storm free here through Friday, 10% rain chance Saturday, 20% rain chance Sunday. It's looking a little more likely that we would have at least some showers around and storms too by next Monday.